Yeah. Now we are here. I do not know why this. Yeah. Now we are here. Hey Amma, how was the week? Thank you for asking. The week has been pretty awesome for me. How has the week been for you? Sound and everything is okay? Yeah. Hey Super Saiyan God is working. Hey Bhargav Pandu, last night. Oh, sorry. Saturday chill stream 12th July. Sorry for giving that impression that this is a late night stream. No, this is not a late night stream. This is more like this is more like a Harkirat Singh, and he has created this video, India's parenting crisis, love versus intent, knowledge versus pace. I am so pumped. I am so pumped to watch this video. I really want to see what he has said right in this one. Sound is good. Okay, thanks, Amna. Amna. Okay. Hey, Sadiq, welcome back. Chill. Saturday chill stream, 12th July 2025. Yeah, this is good. Uni starting Monday. Kinda excited, but also don't want the holidays to end, lol. Yeah, I mean, you just described most of us. All right. So I'm gonna wait for like 2 or 3 minutes for everybody to join in, and then we'll start watching this video. All hail Kirat. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that turns out when I watch this video. I looked at this 18 hours ago and immediately I was like, I wasn't really planning on doing a stream today. But looking at this thumbnail, looking at this video, I was like, I have to send out a hair tag instantly on YouTube, on Discord, I mean, sorry. All right, so 12:07, let's watch this. Only let me get my earphones. Where is my earphones? All right, I don't think I can find my earphones. I'm pretty sure it's just here around somewhere, but I'm too excited to even look for them right now. All right, so this feels like rage bait from Kirat. Okay, anyway, so let's begin watching this.
Okay. There's a stream.
1 second, let me see if desktop audio is turned on. Here we go.
Silence that follows when you realize your parents were wrong.
लेकिन इसका फायदा क्या है? क्या बनेगा बड़ा होकर? कैसे बराबरी कर पाएगा इस दुनिया के साथ? हंसेंगे लोग, कहेंगे कि फाइनल ईयर में आके छोड़ दिया। जब अपने दोस्तों को गाड़ी खरीद के अपना घर बनाते देखोगे तो अपने आप को कोसोगे।
Not out of bad intent. They loved you. They wanted the best for you. But somewhere along the way, their version of the best.
सरकारी नौकरी जैसा नहीं, सरकारी नौकरी ही चाहिए।
Okay, so I feel like this is going to be a society based video. Society song, they like Let's see. Let's see.
stopped matching where the world went.
Increase production quality. Okay. Okay. हंसेंगे लोग कहेंगे अलवा.
And now you're stuck between guilt and desire, between gratitude and resentment. They meant well, but their advice no longer fits the world. It's like using an old Nokia phone manual to fix an iPhone. The intentions are pure, but the tools, they just don't fit anymore. And unfortunately,
They don't fit anymore, huh? So as far as I'm aware, all the parents want for you is to get a good job and get a good life for yourself. Where is the going old sentiment coming from here? Where is this Nokia metaphor fit in? Okay, okay.
no one taught us what to do if love and logic start to pull us in opposite directions. In this video, I'll talk through the dilemma a lot of us are fighting right now, the dilemma between logic, which we understand, and love, which our parents force on us. Let's get right into the video. Our parents were born in a world full of scarcity, a world where a secure job was not just a good outcome.
Does poverty not exist today? Are we really just gonna sit here and pretend that everybody is rich?
It was pure survival. One government job could pull out 10 people out of poverty. For them, risk was a loaded word. Risk meant scarcity. Risk meant social gossip. Risk meant you failed. Risk meant bringing dishonor to your family for doing something unconventional. They grew up in a world without the internet, without remote jobs, without the luxury of trying out a different.
Okay.
They grew up in a world without the internet, without remote jobs, without the luxury.
Luxury, huh? Okay. If this was a smaller YouTube channel, I wouldn't judge them, of course. But really, really?
Of trying out a different path. No YouTube, no Upwork, no GitHub, no way to showcase what you really want to do. It was like living in a village with just one well, and if the well dried up, everyone lost. So when they told you to become a doctor, an engineer, a bank manager, to get a government job, it wasn't about control, it was about protection, an outdated armor today. It was love wrapped in fear, fear of
So people were not creating businesses back in the day? Is that what we are saying here?
failure, fear of insecurity, fear that their child might not succeed in a world that they no longer understand. But we were born in a different world entirely. A world where a teenager in Jaipur could sell an NFT to a company in the US. A world where a coder from Indore can work a remote job in a company out of Silicon Valley. Where a girl making makeup tutorials on Instagram.
Yeah, somebody from Indore working a US remote job. That guy is called Soham Parekh. And we know what happened just 2 weeks back, or maybe a week back. Anyway. So wait, so are we ultimately logical? And even though our parents love us, they aren't. Why create such binary? Okay, but I'm gonna let him cook. This is a 7-minute video, so this is not a very, time-taking video. So let's continue.
Makes more money than an MBA from an IIM. The old ladder is sort of broken right now. We don't really need to climb. We need to.
The old ladder is somewhat broken right now, and the new ladder is not broken at all. Do the same things like competition, poverty, luck factor, or whatever the things that used to work in the past. They don't exist today. Are we really saying that previously people looked for security and now people don't look for security? And people did not take risk back in the day, but now people do take risk today? Okay.
To build, we need to leap forward, we need to pivot. Startups, being a video editor, solopreneurship, freelancing are all fairly viable paths today, but something your parents would always shy away from. They'd still be much happier if you crack a government job, even if it pays you 25,000 rupees a month, because it comes with that security of a never-ending check and a retirement.
This is what the crux of the video is, isn't it? Okay, let's continue.
Plan a pension that may or may not be enough 20 years from now, but it gives them that sense of security. I'd argue if you give them a choice, you can earn 1 CR in a year or get a 5 LP offer, they'd still prefer the 5 LP offer because it comes with a perpetual check compared to a one-shot 1 CR with some uncertainty that follows. What is this mentality? But the 1 CR path isn't really a crazy dream. It's not out of the ordinary to do freelancing today. They're all viable and achievable paths. But if you mention that in front of your family, the reactions are always the same. What if it doesn't work out? Why would you leave a stable government job? What happens if you don't get a stable paycheck every month? Imagine trying to
Very very fair questions, I would say. Even for private jobs, like private jobs people, I don't think they ask these questions, what if they don't work out, because they know it's not gonna work out eventually. When you get a private job, you're basically a number on a spreadsheet. You can be let go any day of the week, and everybody knows this. That is why they do not ask this.
explain Google Maps to someone who's still using a printed atlas, they just can't see the shortcuts. They will still follow the old path. They're trying to navigate 2025 by using a map that was built back in the 1990s. And in doing so,
These generalizations, wow. What am I supposed to say here? That no, my parents use Google Maps. Like, is that really what I'm supposed to say? Yo, one day I watched his 80 LPA, and I was fully demotivated and was very sad the whole day. Damn, Prajwal, you should not take content creators' words for granted. Like, really, you need a mindset change here. Common Kirat W, making Sid laugh and giving comical relief. Yeah, because he's a clown. That's what's giving me comical relief. I'm not laughing with him, I'm laughing at him. Anyway.
so, they're leading us to roads that don't necessarily match our ambition or where we want to go. There's this quote by Paras Chopra that fits this perfectly. He says, "We evolved in a world where being wrong could get you killed. If you ate the wrong berry or trusted the wrong tribe, you didn't just fail, you died." So our brain learned to fear mistakes, to stay safe, to avoid standing out. But today, being wrong means your startup failed, or your YouTube video flopped, or that idea that you launched, no one ended up buying it. You didn't die. You failed. You learned something from it, you recalibrated, and you started again. It's like playing chess. If you lose a piece, you don't really die. You study the move, you adjust, and you perform better the next time. In this world, safety is the real danger. Or as someone said it,
In this world, safety is the real danger. Are we really sitting here and say that if you're trying to go for a government job, then that means that you're not gonna make it? I mean, there is something inherently bad with wanting security. Hey Harsh Borana, good morning to you as well, bro. It's actually afternoon now, but you're in the right channel if you do that. Only these are the work people should do. Freelancing, etc. This fits in one city, tier 2 or tier 3, can be more business oriented, anything local or many small jobs. Sid bro, I need career advice. Which should I prefer? BTech from mid to low college or BCA from high uni? Say DU. I don't know, bro. Spoiled unknown. I don't know what a good BCA degree even means nowadays. I would say get BTech from a mid-tier college. You are way better. You're way better off with that. Hey, the one who knocks. Right. So if my startup fails and I can't pay my bills, I therefore won't start today if I have no backup, lol. But let's see. Let's let him cook.
biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk at all. Because the world is
That is generally true. That is generally true. Biggest risk you can take is not taking a risk at all, because ultimately it grows into regret. I can back that statement up, but again, taking a risk, it's not that smooth sailing either. It's not. You can go ahead and quit your corporate job tomorrow. You can go ahead and quit your government job tomorrow. I mean, you can do that, right? Nobody's stopping you from doing it. But what happens after that? The first day that you are jobless, that's when the reality will kick you in the nuts. That's when you have to be like, holy shit, I still need to pay my bills. Now my bills are cutting into my savings that I have saved up all of these years. What to do now? This is where I get so many questions on Twitter or YouTube right here that, hey bro, please tell me tips to do freelancing. Like, freelancing is a viable source, 100%. But getting a salary good enough that is enough to pay your bills for everybody, no. It's still not happening. I have gotten so many DMs from people asking me how to do client acquisition, how to start as a freelancer, how to do freelancing while I'm still in college. And I'm like, It's not the path that I took. I I had a corporate job 9 to 5 for like 4 or 5 years and built my network that way. And only then I took that network and put that into my freelancing. I necessarily don't get new clients these days. What I get now is my existing connection refers me to their friends or whatever, and they get me new clients. So that's how it happens. I don't have a method to pull new clients in. I could quit all of this tomorrow and start doing Shopify app tutorials. I can go back to that, and that will guarantee that I'll get 2 or 3 more clients. But at this point, I think I'm good. I don't want new clients right now. I'm making enough, and I'm happy with my network. But for a student watching this video and thinking that, oh, Kirat Bhai said, don't pursue security, take a risk and everything. Not everybody is in the privileged position to take a risk. When I took the final risk, not the final risk, the last final risk that I took, shifting from corporate to freelancing, I would say that that was a risk because my earnings have never been the same since then every month. But if I look at a government employee or I look at a corporate employee whose job is stable, they are making a fixed amount of money, I don't think any less of them. I don't look down upon them being like, oh, look at this guy, he's so secure. Oh, look at me, I'm so cool. I do freelancing. I don't think that. What you seek out of your life is your decision. If regrets are going to happen, it's going to happen to you. It doesn't affect me. Meanwhile, on the other side, I think I was privileged enough to take a risk. I would never recommend any student to become a freelancer right out the gate outside of college. I would never recommend that. I would tell everybody to get a job, spend for 4 or 5 years in the office, build your network that way, and then get into freelancing when you have your network established. And this is why I lean towards startups and service sector. This is where your chances are the maximum of building a network. But somebody watching this video, I worry about them, for them to think that, okay, Kirat Bhai said that, so I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna do freelancing. Well, what if it doesn't work out? See, the same question I'm asking. What if your freelancing doesn't work out? The same thing that he pointed out about government jobs. What if your video editing as a freelancer or graphic design as a freelancer doesn't work out? What are you gonna do then? Harkirat is not coming to save you. All he is a content creator sitting in front of a camera, acting all morally high and everything, telling you to take a risk. There is a payoff to a risk, yes, 100%. If you make it, you're gonna make it big. But if you don't, you're gonna be at the all-time low of your life. And sometimes taking a risk also means that you're gonna get yourself locked out from corporate interviews. Nobody wants to interview a co-founder or a founder whose company failed, who he put 5 years into. Nobody wants to hire that guy. That's what the reality of the corporate sector is. Because it kind of draws the line between an applicable pool of candidates who will get hired versus founders or failed entrepreneurs who they don't want. Because all that they are looked at as is somebody who's just using the company as a stepping stone for their next endeavor. They will be like, okay, this guy spent 5 years in his company, it failed. Now he's using us to get a job and get a steady income or whatever to pay his bills. And when he gets to a stable state, he's going to leave us and maybe start a competing company or go back again to start a company. Why would we give him that? Rather, we will take a new fresher who hasn't done all that and wants to work in the corporate sector only. If you want to take a risk, the whole world has to adjust around you. The mentality has to adjust in the recruiting space as well. That, hey, it's okay to hire a 5-year entrepreneur who failed at his company. It's fine to do that. But that's not how this works. That's not how this works. And don't even get me started on changing this mentality. Because if somebody doesn't want to hire you, you can berate them for it. You can say whatever you want to them, that you are this and that wordist, that you are anti-entrepreneur, that you are anti-whatever, anti-progress, anti-shift of mentality. And it's not going to matter at the end of the day. That's what I see a problem with these kind of videos. Like, it sounds motivational, it sounds good and everything, but seeking security is one of the fundamental things about life. Because not everybody is looking to just take a risk, make crores and crores of rupees and everything. It doesn't work out for everybody. 100%, million %, I'll back that statement up. Take a risk tomorrow if you want to. Then let's see what happens when the reality kicks you. He's just patronizing security. Risk management is something which our parents understand better than us, while we have more affinity to taking risk. That doesn't mean one is somehow wrong, but that is the sentiment that is getting shown in this video, isn't it? Okay, anyway, I'm done with my rant, so let's continue.
Is moving faster than ever, and playing it safe is equivalent to standing on a running treadmill. You either leap forward or you fall backwards, there's nothing in the middle. And this is where
Oh, where did we go from that kind of mentality to this, where we are so adamant on telling people to take a risk? What is wrong with you getting a job for 5 years, building up your savings, and then figure out what you want to do? In the beginning phase of your career, you do not know how the real world works. So as a result, you seek security. You be like, okay, I need somebody to give me constant tasks. Let it be an office. I'll go to an office. I don't care. But I want a stable source of income. And I'll build that up. And don't tell the employer, obviously, that you're planning to do this and that after your savings get built up. But when that happens, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to use all the savings that I got from my job. And then I'm going to pursue something. What is wrong with that mentality? It's not like if you get locked into seeking security, then you never will be able to take a risk later in your life. How did we get here? Why doesn't he quit job? Actually, he has quit his job to sell courses, or now starting a college. Not, I'm not taking shots at him for doing all of that. He's free to do what he wants to do out of life. And if it worked out for him, great. But he also has to realize that it's not going to work out for everybody else.
most people lose their spark, not because they failed, because they never even tried. They say yes to marriage because what would people say? They just ignore the voice deep in their heart because it's just.
They say yes to marriage because what would people say? 1 second.
They say yes to marriage because what would people say?
How did we bring up marriage in this argument? I thought that this was meant to be a career related talk.
Just ignore the voice deep in their heart because it's just easier to follow than fight. But slowly, they vanish. Not physically, but emotionally. You can tell the person is dead inside. You can tell they're doing this not out of necessity, but purely to avoid conflict back home. They wake up every day to live someone else's plan. They move like background characters in their own movie. They've done everything right, everything by the book, yet something feels off. It's like wearing a perfectly stitched out suit, but it was made for someone else. And then one day in their late 30s and 40s, they look in the mirror and realize they succeeded in a plan that wasn't theirs all along. They succeeded in a life that they never wanted. That's the real danger. Not bankruptcy, not rejection, but regret. But how do you deal with this? How do you break?
Just out of statistics, how many people take a risk versus how many people make it? Just as a statistic, how many failed entrepreneurs have you seen on YouTube bragging about their failed businesses? How many people do you hear about from on Twitter or Instagram or whatever that tell you that, hey, I'm so poor, I haven't made it, or whatever? You don't hear from them, do you? But you do hear from them who have made it. They are in podcasts, they are in reels, they are everywhere, both bragging about how much money they make because the risk that they took. 30 to 40 is pretty young, no? I'm 33 years old, bro. I don't think it is young. I feel old myself. I might get a decent college through it, but it would be of AKTU. Okay, I don't know what that is. I guess risk takers already have parent support. Yes, and that's what privilege is. And at least I can also say that you can earn the privilege. You don't have to have a parent support to get privilege. You can actually build something up on your own and then have that backup. It's called risk because there's a chance you'll succeed, but Kiran doesn't seem to realize there's also a chance you could fail. That's the over positivity. That's the toxic positivity that gets peddled from these videos.
Free without breaking hearts. Step number 1, stop expecting full understanding. Your parents are not going to understand this on.
Okay, I'm gonna say something that might sound controversial. If you live your life pleasing others, well, guess what? You're not gonna get fulfillment. That is something I can back this statement up. Stop expecting full understanding. Your parents are not going to understand this on day 1, on day 0, or day 1, whatever. If you live your life continuously to seek validation from others, just know that validation doesn't pay bills. If you are seeking security, then it should come out of you. Then you are seeking security. And at that point, when you do get security, don't turn around and blame others to give you this mentality, because ultimately it's you who accepted it. So I would recommend that get security in the first few years of your career. But then eventually, if you want to continue seeking security, that is completely fine. Not everybody is in for the hustle culture or making it as a millionaire or whatever. Some people do have other plans outside of making money. Like they want to be traveler, they want to explore the other aspects of life. Completely fine with them. Go for that. But if your financials is what scares you, yeah, you're gonna have to take a risk. And obviously, as I said, if you fail, you're gonna be lost in the fog of failed people. And you will only hear from people like Sundar Pichai, Elon Musk, and people like that who will continuously give you motivation that, yeah, it works. See, it worked out for us. Comment section after this. The first comment I saw, it's like, this video only applies to hardworking students. Lazy procrastinators, keep your mouth shut and listen to them. This is another example of toxic positivity.
Day zero. They just won't get it immediately. They didn't grow up on Twitter watching Elon Musk tweet or YouTube tutorials or won't get it immediately. They didn't grow up on Twitter watching Elon Musk tweet.
See, I just gave you an example of Elon Musk that you hear from them, people like Elon Musk, that see, it worked out for us. This is an example of it working out for them. But we ignore so blissfully the fact that Elon Musk was already fucking filthy rich before he did anything. Before even he lifted a finger, he had millions and billions of dollars behind him because of his father. As a result, he had more opportunities. As a result, he already was like a million steps ahead from all of us who are starting from the very bottom. And as a result, he is what he is. Yes, he has good work ethic. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He has all of that. I realized that to maintain that kind of wealth and to accumulate more of it, you're gonna have to work. It just doesn't build up by itself. But at the same time, if I choose to ignore that his background is what made him, then yeah, that's the destructive mentality I'm peddling. Taking a risk without a backup doesn't sound very smart. You probably shouldn't do it unless you absolutely need to. See, people who want to take risk, they will take a risk. They are not here to listen to you and me. They'll just do it. And if they fail at it, well, they realize the repercussions of that their life is now in their hands. They have to figure out how to pay their bills from this point onwards. Taking calculated risk is better than shoving your head into dumb shit. I think this is what Harkirat doesn't understand.
Or YouTube tutorials of dropshipping. And that's okay. You don't need to fight them. You just need to show them. Start small. Don't quit your job and immediately start a startup. Freelance on the weekends, build a side hustle, learn how to do business. Earn your first dollar online, try to make sure it matches your paycheck, and then your actions would speak louder than your words. It's like showing a nervous parent the shallow end of the pool before you ask them to jump in. And when they do worry, don't dismiss them. Listen, ask them what exactly are they afraid of. And
So he said that you should do freelancing, you should do side hustle. So what would that be on the side of? What is the thing that I'm pursuing that I have to have a side hustle? That thing sounds to me like a job. That thing sounds to me like security, doesn't it? I think what he wants to say, he said it. I mean, I get it because obviously I'm on his level. So I'm on his level. Now people are gonna be like, you are not on his level. But anyway, I'm on the same stage of life as him, not financially, but on the other aspects, yeah. But still, it came off a little wrong, I would say. People don't realize that people who get success by failing continuously can afford to fail continuously. Yes, that is another thing. Best way to have a billion is to start with few millions. We don't have a few millions, bro. But to him, he has lost all its relatability, I would say.
Most of the times you will not get a good answer there. You need to make them verbalize their fear. Is it failure? Is it instability? Is it the family? Or is it something else? Once you know where the fear is coming from, and as long as it's superficial, you can try to address it. You can show them your plan, your backup, your thought process. Most parents don't need obedience. They just want to make sure you're not walking blindfolded. Your parents did the best they could with what they knew in the world they lived in. But now it's your turn to take the torch and update the map. Use their sacrifices as the foundation, not as a ceiling. You weren't born to give JEE examinations or tick boxes or carry dreams
You were not born to give JEE examinations. Yeah, that's very convenient. Coming from you, given that your college doesn't have a JEE exam criteria. Great. Hey, lost side, DKM. I am on his level. I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that. Anyway.
you never chose. You were born to create your own dreams. It's okay to take risks. It's great to fail. And it's okay to dream different. Because growing old isn't about being rebellious. It's about evolving and showing your parents how you're being evolved. And the people who truly love you, they may not understand it now, but they'll see it eventually. They'll see it when you build.
Don't attach feelings to what you want to do in life. Please don't. I mean, if you are only taking a risk to satisfy others, don't. That's not where you will find fulfillment. Even if you make it, you still wouldn't find fulfillment in it. Seeking validation is a whole other problem in on itself. People just think that if you throw bundles of cash at other people, they're gonna validate you. No, they won't. No, they won't. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. These days, I've noticed is that the content has been shifting from you weren't born to go to college. Come on, man.
Something of your own, not in the defiance
I mean, there is big part of life left. You can take risk after 30, no. In just 18, so don't know much about the world. Sorry if I'm just saying something stupid. No, you're not saying something stupid. You're essentially saying what I'm saying. Get a job, spend 4 or 5 years in corporate, and then build up your savings, and then figure out what you want to do in later stages of life. He might have now seen people recovering loan with force. Actually, people do take loans. As a result, they seek security. Yeah, very fair statement. But it doesn't apply to everybody, I feel like. I had taken a loan, but I never took the pressure of the loan on me to seek security. I did not do that. I was like, whatever portion of my paycheck goes to EMI payments of the bank, I'm not going to let it affect me. Because if I'm seeking progress just to pay off my bank loan, then I'm not going to seek further progress when my bank loan eventually gets paid. It did get paid. I paid it off in 2 settlements of 2 lakh rupees UPI payments. I did that. But I did not seek any sort of relaxation from it. I did not think that, okay, I have made it in life and that's all there is to it. Now let's live your life how it is. I still want to do something. Even as a freelancer, I won't say that I'm fully satisfied with my life. And that's a good mentality. But at the same time, I'm not downplaying my experiences and the road that I have traveled. I still see it as so much progress I have made over the years. Feels like a fantasy world, you will find peace automatically. I mean, fantasy is what YouTube is now, isn't it? This is a fantasy video, essentially.
of them, but with the strength and courage they gave you unknowingly. And if there's one truth to hold on to through the noise, it's this. It was never an intent gap. They did not want you to suffer. They weren't trying to hold you back. It was a knowledge gap. They simply didn't see the world that you see. They were navigating with an old map in a world that changed without any warnings. And maybe, just maybe, it's your job now to become the bridge. The bridge.
So much motivation, so much motivation. It surely is not SBI. Yeah, that was Central Bank of India loan that I took. Yeah. 2015, info and random but interesting things. 2018, gaming and new things. 2020, streams and meme reviews, chess and stuff. 2022, roast shorts and still something good. Okay, I don't know what that means. Lost IDKM, what you said there. Depends on how big the loan is too. Can't be taking mortgages and risks at the same time. Okay, that is another fair sentiment. People have other commitments in life due to which they are not able to take a risk. So many homes in India, you will find somebody sick, somebody on, life support, quotes unquote, life support. So as a result of that, they are like, I can take a risk, but if it doesn't work out, then not only it's going to affect me, but it's going to affect my family as well. We will be all struggling to make ends meet. As the result, people don't take risk. Are they wrong for that? No, I would not say that they are wrong for that. Thing is, we are not teaching patience. We are not teaching a strategic planning of life. We are not teaching somebody to build up savings and then calculate your risks and everything. With this kind of video, somebody might get the sentiment that let's just dive head first and see if it works out. Maybe it will work out, but 99% of chance it won't. It just won't. And we are glamorizing entrepreneurship and taking risk a little too much. Look, I can sit here and I can tell you that being a freelancer, my life is amazing. I can work wherever I want. I can do this and this, that, whatever. I can, I can do that. But what I won't tell you is that I am very scared about my financials. Every month, I feel like, holy shit, if this client walks out from me, what I'm gonna do? If this doesn't work out, what I'm gonna do? If that doesn't work out, what I'm gonna do? The same problems that I used to face in my corporate life, where in my corporate life, I used to think like, it's just a boring life. I'm getting a stable paycheck. I'm not able to do this and that. If only my salary was higher, I would have lived a better life. And when it did get higher salary, then I got new problems out of life. That, okay, now I'm stuck to this laptop. I'm stuck to my work station and all that. So these problems don't necessarily go away. You can try entrepreneurship. And as a result of that, you're going to sacrifice your sleep. 100% I can tell you that the one thing that you sacrifice in your entrepreneurship journey is your sleep. Currently, I work with a client that tells me that he only sleeps 3 hours or 4 hours a day. Yash would know. So this is what the untold side of entrepreneurship is. It's not easy. He tried to rob a bank. I know a guy who knows a guy who was very poor. He took risk, it failed, but he didn't lose hope. Government helped him. And now he lives on expenses of government. He's called Central Jail. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this. I'm starting to question my fantasies. Hey, Koni Panda, AI तेरी job खा जाएगी, गाँव चले जा. I feel like we all should take a risk and live independently in the jungles, hunt for food and everything. Yeah, at this point, that sounds better. That is taking the ultimate risk, survival. Like you have to hunt something or you have to find fruits and vegetables to live off of. And you're going to make sure that you're fighting not only humans, but other animals as well who are coming to take your food. That is the ultimate risk. Go ahead, start living in jungles. Suck it. I left so many comments, so many chats. Okay, let's catch up. I think this video is done. 5 seconds more. Let's complete this.
Between what they knew and what you're about to become. That's all I had. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you for that's all you had. I'm thankful that this is a 7-minute video. Holy shit. This week is good for me. Okay, let's catch up to chat. What fits his Harkirat cohort and his new college? Okay. Not rich here. Ultimate creates binary. He couldn't cook Maggie. One day I watched about 80 LPA. Okay. Freelancing etc. This fits in our one city. Okay. Why did my comment did not appear on stream? This is live chat. I don't know what happened. Career advice. Okay, I did that. So if my startup fails and I can't pay my bills, I therefore won't starve to death. I was working on my project and lost track of time. Yeah, that's all right, Harsh. Good for you, man. Good for you. Patronizing security. Okay, I read that. Guess risk takers already have parent support. Marriage. Yeah, marriage. That point was weird to me too. Why did marriage get brought up out of nowhere? Nah, Blood just watched some of his videos covering these kind of thing and thought of making one himself while not making sense. Do you know what though? I'm kind of worried about the new age YouTubers, what they are doing. We watched that Pawan Dhangar video. We watched that video about that guy failing his NEET exam. And now we are watching this video. Is it not creating a bias against our parents or telling us that we should question our parents and we should question their credibility or blame the system that it doesn't hand out freebies or whatever? I'm worried about that. That guy surprised me. The thing is, I guess Caleb thinks that he has succeeded than anyone can, but not everybody gets the kind of environment. Situation is not the same for everyone. Yeah. L video. I'd any day choose someone's idea of successful at 35 than bankruptcy. What is Okay, so let's go through comment section. 1 second.
About 10 people out of poverty.
Shut up. Relatability, much needed video, strange silence. There's a strange silence too when your parents are absolutely correct. Yeah. School promotion, but he didn't do that. I have been procrastinating buying the cohort, studying which I am avoiding. As it said, the magic you're looking for is in the work you are avoiding. थोड़ा हे डना रामू, थोड़ा वो YouTube की होम स्क्रीन हटा दो, अजीब लग रहा है. Do you know what though? I hate this channel. I hate this topic. I hate everything about this video. This is too much now. This is too much. Phone addiction is destroying India. You do realize the irony that you are making this video for a mobile platform and you are asking us to watch this video. And you are saying that this addiction is ruining us. Like, what's happening nowadays? It's a good thing that YouTube was not around during the 90s. Otherwise, we would be told that, hey, don't read comic books. Hey, don't read fantasy books. Don't read newspaper. Like, what is happening? Consumable media has always been a part of our culture. There were people back in the day who were addicted to newspapers. You would see them with a huge ass newspaper. I don't know if most of you even remember what newspapers used to be like. I sound like such a boomer right now. But people were addicted to those. Magazines were a thing. Celebrities gossip was a thing. Comic books were a thing. Cookbooks or something like that were a thing. Cassettes, CDs, all these devices like Walkman or cassette player or portable disc player that you used to hang on your pants, they were a thing. Nintendo 64 or PlayStation 2, they were a thing. So consumable media has always been a part of our culture. But now the new age consumable media is basically through this. And now that's bad. Seriously, that topic is trending right now. Oh yeah, I mean, it is trending. I mean, this is like the LinkedIn version of somebody saying don't use LinkedIn too much. Isn't it? But it still is a true fact that parents are humans and can be wrong. Everyone's parents are different and everyone has different story. We can't generalize just because 20 have similar experiences. But that's the thing that Harkirat does not realize. He is just very comfortable stereotyping parents now. That, oh, don't listen to your parents. They grew up in a world that did not understand technology. So therefore, you should not listen to them. You should listen to them. You should listen to your parents. They are called parents for a reason. They are supposed to tell you to seek a seek a good path. And that's what worries me a little bit with the latest YouTube trends. Man, I remember when free samples in a newspaper was a part. Yes, that also. But that was not something to be addicted to. Or maybe there were people who were addicted to free samples. I don't know. But anyway, this video is a L video. Like, seriously. Mumbai Gullies is not what we thought. Plus new game announced. It's like course teacher saying delete YouTube while teaching YouTube too. When I remember, okay. In 2025, the content is basically monopolizing on people's angers and escapism, and it's just a plain jail of dopamine rush and extremely fast content. Maybe it is, but you also have to realize one thing is that, okay, I'm gonna say the P word. I'm just gonna say it. If it triggers you or whatever, a fair trigger warning. Porn has existed in the 90s as well. People were addicted to the P word. It's not like watching P videos on the internet is the new age addiction. It was available in magazines, 18 plus magazines or CDs or whatever, or what we used to call blue films. But what happened to those people? Are they still addicted? No. These are phases of life that you go through. When you discover that for the first time, it's very fascinating. You look at that and you do what you do. But later in life, it just doesn't hit the same. You now seek a new thing. So the form changes. It keeps changing. I was addicted to Instagram Reels back in 2021 when I discovered Instagram Reels trends. It was so stupid that I just could not look away from it. People doing dance moves, people doing like a joke, just repeated the same joke by every other Instagrammer, and I was addicted to that. But then I just moved on. It just doesn't hit the same anymore. And that's the thing with people that they need to understand. Phone addiction might be a thing in the new age culture or whatever for you, but it won't be the same way throughout your life. When you get to 30s, 35 or 35 years old or whatever, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna live my life this way. Let's seek something bigger than this dopamine addiction. You're gonna be like that automatically. It's true though, magazines, newspapers, books doesn't affect my health, mental or physical, as opposed to phones, right from 30-year-old children to senior citizens, everyone is on screen always. No, Abhijit K, I'm gonna disagree with that as well. I'm gonna disagree with that. When PlayStation 2 was a real thing, children were addicted to it. And I can say that given that I was one of those. And do I still seek video games the same way I used to seek it back when I was a child? No. You know what happened though? My parents decided to parent me. They thrashed my ass so much for playing too much video games. As a result, I saw that as a novelty feature, novelty of life, not my only source of entertainment and the only thing that gives me value out of life. And that's the thing that new age parents don't do. They see their kids getting addicted to phone screens and be like this, and they don't say anything. They are scared of their own kids, how they're gonna react or whatever. What we really need is a little bit of whoop ass from parents. Don't say the P word. I had to. I could have said corn, but I'm not gonna censor myself that much. Embrace the reality what the life is. If you're gonna be safe all your life, what kind of shit life is that? Where you, I better not say this word, it's gonna trigger my audience. Fuck off. So I was wondering if you have you made Linux setup working? Yes, I have. Maybe, yeah. The addiction exists, but as you mentioned, it goes away in a while. Yeah. Okay, so let's install Arch Linux. Let's go for it. Oracle VirtualBox. Here we are. Add. Oh, nope. So new. Name would be Arch Linux. ISO image. Other Arch Linux. Open. Linux, Arch Linux 64-bit. Okay, finish. Powered off. Let's start. Hey, Singh Aditya. Cha trend. Okay, so Arch Linux install medium. Arch Linux install medium BIOS with speech. Boot existing OS. Run memtest, RAM test, hardware information, reboot, power off. Do it the Chad way. So how do I do it? Install medium, is it? Yash? Please don't, man. I want in that for like 2 years. I just do something and brick something, then reinstall videos, whole setup. Yes. So let's do this. Please don't waste my time. Wine. Shawty is the eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Shawty is the eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Shawty is... I'm already in? So if I do sudo su, does it... Oh, it works! So Arch ISO login, root automatic login. To install Arch Linux, follow the installation guide. For Wi-Fi, authenticate to the wireless network using the LIWCTL utility for mobile broadband. Connect with this Ethernet. Do this. After connecting to the internet, the installation guide can be accessed via the convenience script installation guide. You can't directly know GUI. Okay, what do I do? So Arch Linux version this. Alternatively, from an existing Arch Linux installation, run pacman key Arch Linux version this. I don't need to do that. Boot the live environment. The default console key map is US available key. Okay. Verify the boot mode. Connect to the internet. IP link. Okay, so if I go in here and I say IP link. Okay, it does seem like something is already linked. We moved slowly from phase to phase. Yeah, I really relate to it. I'm already like that. Pass. Amazing take. PW teacher told delete the apps which are highest screen time on student devices. Majority of them showed that PW highest. That is a self-own. This happened in my friend's commerce class in 12th. Oh man. Why are you calling me Chacha, Chorko? Everyone, including Hitesh Chaudhary, Harkirat, makes same course basic level stuff. Of course they do. Of course they do. Parents used to always tell us to not believe in internet. Now it's completely reverse. I spent a lot of time telling my parents, grandparents not to believe on net. Yeah, that's also a reverse thing that has happened. Hey, have you tried Selene UI on Microsoft Store? I don't know what that is. Why not VMware Workstation? VBox is slow and waste more resources. Yeah, let it be. Let it be. So what do I do here? No Arch install is for homos. Really? That's pre-installation. So what do I run here to properly like install stuff? Arch install? Ooh, something is about to cook up. Fetching Arch Linux package database. Okay, let me change the title of this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Chorada. Yes, just say the H word instead. What's the H word? Arch install is shit. Let it be, man. Let it be. If it is shit, yo, just use Arch install. See the difference in opinions. Spoiled Unknown and Prajwal. Install is how founding fathers intended. Install like how founding was intended without Arch install script. Yeah, just use Arch install too. Maybe that's better. See the difference in opinions. There are graveyards full of people who thought they had more time. Oh yeah. VG. I think you are on Harkirat's side with this one. Arch Linux is the best. Mint is also good though. I have Mint. I have Mint. Let me show you. Right here. Linux Mint. I have it. Arch install is dumb shit. Useless software. IWCTL. I said, what did I miss? You missed Harkirat's video reaction. And now we are doing Arch Linux. You have internet. I am dumb. Haha. Oh, here we go. So English 100%. Keyboard layout is fine. Mirror and repositories. If I open this up. Optional repositories. Add custom repository. I don't want that. Disk configuration. Fine. Swap is fine. Bootloader. Fine. Grub. Hostname. Arch Linux. Can I change that? Siddharth PC. Yeah. Root password. Okay, so I'm gonna do Arch. Okay, I need to type that properly. ARCHLINUX. ARCHLINUX. Okay. User account. Don't want that. Profile. Audio. Kernels. Linux. Fine. There are more kernels. Linux hardened, Linux LTS, and Linux Zen. Wow. Do I need anything to do here? It took 5 or 6 hours. For profile, use KDE or Genome probably. Okay. I want to see how much Arch install has improved on bare metal was bad. But let's see how it works on VM. So Linux profile, type, okay, desktop, minimal server, and Xorg. Okay, so pre-programmed default profiles. I'm gonna need some help here. Which one do I choose? Yes, get one extra one. Sometimes your kernel breaks, it's nice to have a second one. Like NeoVim and Git. It took 5 or 6 for profile use. KDE, so desktop, we have Cinnamon, we have Cutefish, Deepin, Enlightenment, Genome, Hyperland. I believe I need Hyperland, right? What is this used for? Choose desktop. Okay, so in desktop, I need the Hyperland one, right? Because that's the one I keep hearing about. Go with Xorg. Choose desktop. I haven't yet filled all in to go deeper in Linux. So Ubuntu works. Maybe I'll try Arch or Gentoo in future. Man, honestly, it's just a flavor of Ubuntu. I just don't use any season switching. Can't run Hyperland on VBox. Oh, so I'm gonna go Genome. Genome is fine. Bruh. KDE Plasma. Okay, so let's go with KDE Plasma. Graphics drivers, I think I have all of it. Vulkan, Radeon, Xorg server. Okay, fine. Greeter, what is Greeter? I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna go with the default one. Audio, network configuration, go KDE. Yeah, I chose KDE. Or did I? Type desktop KDE Plasma. Yeah, I did that. Additional packages, time zone, additional packages, huh? Let's see. Best one. Hard means more customization. Oh, I see. Blood choose the goat. All hail KDE. Oh, there are so many packages. I don't know what these are. So I'm just gonna ignore all of this. Damn, so many packages. If I hit escape, it goes back. Okay, time zone, UTC. Let's change that to Asia, Kolkata. Okay, here we go. Asia. Kolkata. Here we go. Automatic time sync, save configuration, install. Okay, let's do this. Please don't break. Please don't break. This will be a fun moment if it does. Hey, Shui! It's the login screen. Interesting username you got. How's OpenSUSE? I don't know what that is. Zen kernel is better if you want a game. I don't want to game. I just want to run. Missing configuration, disk configuration. So disk configuration, partitioning, partition layout, fine. ext4, BTRFS, XFS, or F2FS. I'm gonna choose ext4. Back. So let's do install. Would you like to continue? Yes. Please don't break. Please don't break. Anyway, open SUSI. It's a distro. Oh, okay. KDE is Windows RDE, while Genome is more like Mac OS or Android. Okay, I don't know about that. The Zen kernel is just not for gaming. It has important patches in it. May the Arch be with you. By the way, just add network manager. Maybe I can do that after this happens. Hey bhaiya, is quant finance a good career? I don't know, bro. Sorry. Android tablet would suit better. Is this your first Arch install? Yes, yes, yes. I am an Arch virgin. Yes. Am I gonna lose my Arch virginity and regain my actual virginity? Let's find out. That's why I recommended Genome. Oh, okay. No way, bro. No way about what? Being my first Arch install? And it does seem like it is retrieving packages over the internet. So it does seem like Sid can finally say I use Arch, by the way. The Z kernel is just not for gaming. It has important patches. Use it. I'm not even trying to game. I'm not even trying to do anything at all. I'm just trying to, get it running. That's all I'm looking for. I don't know why I never expected you to be a Linux guy. Stereotypical, I know. The whole reason that I'm doing this on VM is because I don't want a bare metal installation of Arch Linux to break. I don't want that. I want to try out everything. I will delete the Arch installation from this, and then I'm gonna try with more options. Like that guy said, Spoiled Unknown said, use KDE, use Genome. So I'm gonna do Genome as well in a later installation of Arch. Bro, you are switching to Arch as well. I did a few days back on dual boot system. What kind of laptop do you have? And what is the manufacturer? You get as an extra. Okay, you would regain it actually, as you won't have time for family anymore. I forgot it's VM. Getting on path of a distro hopper. Yeah. I did try Linux Mint. It worked fine on VM, but I didn't do much with it. So I'm gonna install Arch and let's see what happens. Will you do it live on the PC later? I don't know if it would be possible. I don't know if I can. I have to like stream from my mobile phone and point it towards my laptop screen, and then maybe I can do that. But otherwise, I don't see this working out. Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3. Oh, okay. You have a Lenovo one. Okay. Missing disk configuration. You need to configure that first. I did that. Does it say anything? I think Sid got the shiny object syndrome. No, I didn't. I just want to try Arch. I've always wanted to try Arch, but just an environment was missing. And I installed Oracle VM box just for this purpose only. Just use CachyOS, Arch-based or Fedora to live a happy life. I did try Fedora. People on this live stream, they know I tried Fedora. There are live streams of me trying to configure Fedora, and it just would not work. It just did not work. No matter how hard I tried, no matter what commands I tried to run, it just did not work. Are you planning to do it all from scratch or use Omarkey? Oh, all from scratch would be the way to go if I ever go dual boot. But first, I want to learn about Arch. I really want to see what it has to offer and what works best for me. You can install multiple desktop environment like Genome, KDE, XFSC, Hyperland. You can also install many distros at same hardware and use same home folder if you set home partition separate and manually mounting it there. I don't know. This seems like very advanced configuration, which I am not comfortable with, because at the end of the day, this laptop is what earns me my bread and butter, and I don't want to risk that. Configuring systems on such a deep level that it breaks my laptop or bricks my laptop. I can't risk that. Is that a VM? Yes. And this is why I'm able to stream while installing Arch. This is a VM. Yes. Did you try Fedora in a VM? No, I didn't. I went bare metal. And it just did not work out. Always open the Arch wiki. Bro, Arch is teaching me a lot, but do you remember? To be honest, I would switch to Linux if I wasn't scared of breaking the only laptop I have, lol. Same here, bro. Same here. You can use multiple desktops in Arch install. It's very easy. Okay, we'll see. It's downloading so much, actually. Okay, but anyway, after this Arch Linux installation finishes, I'm gonna try. There are so many more OS distros I want to try. Pop OS, Nix OS. What other distros can I think of? RHEL, maybe Red Hat Enterprise Linux. After that, Zorin, yes, Zorin. One of those would be that, yes. And what other Linux distros can I think of? Can't think of anything right now. Mac is better. Here we go. Here we go. Mac OS, I have looked into it. I can run Mac OS in a VM in my Windows installation. So maybe I'll give that a shot as well. Get Gen 2 and free BSD. Gen 2 is not that popular now, is it? I want to try some popular distros that is already out there. RHEL, I don't even know how to download it. Try OpenSUSE distro. Okay, I will try OpenSUSE as well. Yeah, that is another one. Network manager is must if you're installing on a dual boot, as you already have internet. So yeah, that's a good one. I made a dumb move. I forgot to use network manager. DHH Arch flavor. I don't know what that is. I forgot to use network manager and couldn't install packages. Damn, that is crazy. So you can actually mess up your Arch install. And if you mess up your Arch install, do you have the scope to go into the terminal and then install the network manager? I mean, do you have it or no? Like Arch install is the end all be all configuration that you get. Gen 2 is popular. Okay, maybe not to me, it seems like. Look up Elementary OS. Yeah, Elementary OS is also something. Oh, Debian based distros is also I want to try. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere it isn't. Just do a quick search. Elementary OS is Debian based. Just ask GPT. Okay. I think you don't need its VM. Okay. It's downloading SQLite. Wow. Perl is downloading Perl, GCC libs, okay, Linux firmware, binary utils, okay, OpenSSL, okay, get text, okay, nice, but you can't use it with a GUI. Oh, I had like a really old Mac. My dad got it in 2013 and it lasted like 2023. Nice. So connecting to Wi-Fi with IWCTL, search the Arch wiki. I know RTFM. I know. I have to read the friendly manual. Yeah, I didn't have internet set up. That's why you have internet. So no worries, you have internet. Okay. While I did everything correctly, Arch install messed up my Wi-Fi drivers during install, so I was able to use internet in live environment, but can't in install version. Oh, okay. Shari is a eeny, meeny, miny, molava. Shari is a eeny, meeny, miny, molava. Ubuntu is also Debian based, so you have been using Debian based distro all this time. Oh, damn. Did not realize it. So other Debian based distros, it comes with Lua as well. You can now start writing your own NeoVim configs. Read the fucking... No, it's friendly manual. Friendly. Let's not be toxic in this dev community. Arch install is basically an install script which you would do manually. You can easily install or delete whatever you want. Okay. Okay, let's please finish it up. We don't have all day, you know. Bro, trust me, Gen 2 is on another level. While Arch makes you virgin again, Gen 2 brings back all the stuff. These things, I mean, they crack me up. I don't know what this guy is yapping. What do you mean RICSI? All I really asked you is, can you not go into the terminal and configure the network manager once again? What's there to yap about? Is that what I do? Is that not what I do here all day? The essence of being a YouTuber is just yapping in front of a screen, and it just happens to be relatable to people. That's all being a YouTuber is all about, you know. So it come live and do open source contribution. It will be helpful for us. Helpful for you how though? It's not like I can teach you something, and open source contribution actually takes a lot of time. I really have to like quit my client projects and work on open source projects. Can't do that really. And not at this point, I would say. Is this your I use Arch, by the way, Arc? Maybe, we'll see if it works out. Why not? I'll use it in a VM. I'll try 1 or 2 projects in Arch inside a VM And then if it works out, I will install it bare metal. Yes, man, took me 2 days to install TUI and then another to install my GUI and required apps. Wow, that long it takes. Just prepare Maggie. It will take time to install. Actually, no, I can't do that because today is Saturday. There is lunch already made in the kitchen. All I need to do is just take it out on a plate and eat it. But I don't want to do it now. I want to do it at 2 p.m. This is 1:15 p.m. right now. Which GUI will be using right now? KDE Plasma. I chose it in Arch install. Gentoo is a waste of time. This is what I don't like about Linux community. If you don't like a distro, you don't like a distro. Don't dunk on it. Every distro is out there to provide something unique for the consumers. I think Chris Titus Arch install script is good. If you have problems with Arch install installation breaking, it hasn't broken yet. So I think we are good there. But let's see how it works out. Let's play Scribble while it installs. Okay, let's do that. I was hoping to wait 15 minutes more and then play Scribble, but let's do it now. Oh, once again, first let me turn on the filter for it. Display capture, filters, Scribble mode. This is gonna get real. So 60 seconds, rounds 3, fine. Hints 1, invite. Why are you saying no? Gentoo is known for building packages from source, so they are optimized but less bloated, but compiling takes quite some time. Okay. Even if it does break its VM, you'll learn more. Yeah. That's what I am a little relaxed about. I meant Gentoo is a waste of time. You have to wait 5 hours or some really long time like that to compile Chromium and install apps in general. Damn. Mine Arch install broke at least 10 times. I don't know why suddenly it did work. I don't know how that worked. I spent a week installing Arch after Arch install broke. Wow. Nah, man, please don't do open source, especially in stream. Otherwise, if someone submits spam PRs, changing README, people who want to do open source already are doing it. You can start without hand holding. Yes, I mean, yeah. Let me throw it out. Right here as well. Yeah. So do a AOR package manager as well. I don't know what that is. If it's possible, then try to install Mac OS. Will it be very helpful? I am cross-platform mobile app developer. If your installation works, then I am also gonna install. Nah, don't do that. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. You're not gonna see what I have written. The mistake I made was veering off the installation guide page on the wiki. Oh, okay. Hey, pogged up. I use Arch install every time and it has never broken for me. Once you know what you're doing, the Arch install takes like 10 minutes though. Oh, okay. Struggling with Hyperland because I forgot to install XDG, desktop portal Hyperland. I didn't know that much about it. Probably try it out in future. I mean with Arch install script and it's honestly child's play now. Oh, tech fault. Okay. Join the game, please. Join the game. The link is already here. I'm gonna send it out once more. Join the game with us. Ani is rank 1. Wow. I think you saw that Prime Agent video as well. Which one? I see all of his videos, man. I see all of his videos. How to play. Click on the link and follow the instructions. You would be able to. Um, yeah, also if you choose the wrong option, reinstalling Arch install doesn't help. I had a driver issue and dumb me thought reinstalling would help. The Arch agent one. Bro just drew a dick next. You use this username everywhere, don't you? Shui. Good drawing though, good drawing. Too late now, too late. Damn, I'm already third rank. That is crazy. Not worth it. I think he meant a Hackintosh when he said macOS install. Oh. Please draw. What? What the hell? Tail. Really? Really? Did you prepare for JE? No, I didn't. Never have. I did give out the JE exam. My rank was about like 8 lakh or something. I can't even remember. What the hell? What? What the hell is this drawing? Damn. This is a word? Has anyone used free BSDs? I wonder that works. Tried Asahi Linux for MacBook if anyone has one. Wow. Yeah, pretty much you're also the only person I've seen who actually pronounces it properly. Indian guy. I don't know what that means, Oleg. Welcome to the stream, by the way. There's a saying real virgins and paranoid folks do Linux from scratch and get wrecked by hardware level backdoor. This is why maybe Arch Linux gives you your virginity back. You have Indian accent. So, what does that matter? Activate Apple services like Mail and App Store. Yeah. That is the problem with Mac OS installation in a Windows VM. Did it finish, by the way? Oh, it worked. So I'm gonna get back to it. Can you see what I'm typing? Saw a Twitter post on your honest opinion on Harkirat. What's your take? I just reacted to it on this stream itself. You can go back and watch. Apart from worse driver support, it mostly works the same as Linux. There we go. And I'm still second rank. This is crazy. I'm playing so well in this one. Oops. Postgres. What? Let's be real. Legends use Temple OS. Just realize we can see you selecting. Yes, I know, but I still wanted to draw it properly. Damn, 3 words. Okay. Good drawing though, good drawing. Not really. Where did Oleg go? You have Indian accent. I want to hear more from him. What is wrong with having an Indian accent? Justin Bieber OS is a trauma Linux ever heard. No, I never heard of that, bro. Bro, check the Arch status also. Yes, the Arch status is right here. Exit Arch install reboot system and chroot enter installation for post installation configurations. It's right here. But I need to finish this game first. Oh damn, what is this? Hey Shahnawaz Alam, welcome back. Just reboot. Oh, I triggered. This is jellyfish. What the hell? Wow. What the? How can you see? What is that? Too late. There we go. Mooth. The guy said mooth. Gug. Mug. Jug. So close, you guys. So close. Limo is going to get wrecked in this one. Limo is fifth. Nice drawing. Nice drawing. I use Gen 2, by the way. You ever eat a cheeseburger? No, I haven't, David. Not really. I have eaten a grilled cheese sandwich, but not a cheeseburger. Okay, let's see where our Arch install is right now. So it is still here. So what do I do from here? So this terminal, can anybody help? It is right here. Remove the ISO. Why would I remove the ISO? What the hell? Delete the VM and run it on metal. No, Dhanesh, can't do that. Sorry. Because the ISO is like booting from USB but installed on the SSD. David Org. Okay. Aren't you following the ArchWiki installation guide? Here it is, bro. Here it is. Hey, Algorithm Soft. Welcome back. Exit the ch. Type reboot. Just before reboot, remove the ISO. Why would I remove the ISO? Is this completed install? I mean, I'm trusting you guys on this one. I'll finish this game, then I'll remove the ISO. But if it doesn't work, then you're gonna help me. I just run when we don't want to remove the ISO. Nah. Pepperoni, damn. Now remove the ISO to boot the SSD. You have installed the ISO on the SSD. Am I late? No, you're not late. Remove the ISO link from VM and then boot. Okay. So do I close this one? Power of the machine. Okay. So now settings. Oh. Also, while using light mode, do you want to hurt your eyes on purpose? Where is the light mode? Oh, so file, preferences, display, color theme, dark. Okay. What is this? What is that? Damn. That's crazy. How do you do this? What's your PC setup? It's actually, I'm probably sure just typing in reboot would have been fine. Sorry, I'm cheating. How are you cheating, by the way? I'm not understanding that. It's a Scribble browser extension. Oh, skiddy drawing. Okay, okay, I see. The hell? He's using a Chrome extension. Okay, okay. By the way, GED11, are you in this game? Oh, I see. You got worried that you might be defeated in this one, so you chose to stay out. Shit. Um, I'm in college. Oh, okay. We have 17 people. This might be the biggest Scribble game we have ever played. There we go. There we go. Comeback is real. Yeah, you can't see. Did you launch the VM? Yeah, I did. I did. Can somebody help? So here's my Arch Linux. Details. How do I remove the path to my ISO file? USB. Why is it so thick, man? VG has been kicked. What? Storage. Okay. So settings, storage. Remove attachment. Remove. This is what I need, right? This is what I need, right? If I go to settings and storage, then this shows nothing. Controller SATA. So now if I, nice, should boot now. So start. Now launch it. How do you work? Way easier on Linux. Other people have done it. Shui, don't know the settings for this game. Done. You're good. Thanks, Segfault. I mean, you're good for starting. Okay. What the hell? Okay. I am banned from the current Scribble room. I don't know who kicked you out though. By the way, what reactions did you do today? Harkirat Singh, bro. Uh, just that. Yeah, just that, bro. Ooh, baby. Here we go. Check the VM launch first. Here we go. We have Arch running. What the hell? Power plant. Damn. There's Plasma Wayland and X11. What the hell? What is that? Picnic. Is this what Eiffel Tower is? Seriously? That was Gumball. Wayland does cause some issues on my system. You mount the ISO as a drive. Prime Agent made you switch to Arch. No, he didn't. I want to do it myself, bro. I could have done it long time ago, but I only choose to do it now. Candies jar maybe. I saw his video today, lol. Oh, good drawing though. Good drawing. Oh, Limo is second rank. Wow, 15,000 points. Sneezing. No, it was dab. It was like that. Yash, you okay? You went ahead of me. Okay. Okay. Nice try. NV control press the way to switch between modes. Chutia. Just use env variables. Damn, that's a big word. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What the? Shit. Just 1 second, man. But I still defeated Limo. That's all that matters. Limo, get wrecked. That's all that matters. How did you win, Rajesh Kumar? You didn't win. Anyway, so now we are here. Okay, so view full screen. Actually, no, can't do full screen. Select your username and enter a password. These are not clickable. So something is happening here. I would have been first if I had joined on time. There is no user, but did you add a user during installation? I did add a root password. So what is happening? You broke the install. Already? It broke? Okay, so do it again. Enjoy. No, 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 no. Not that easy. Not that easy. So settings, user interface. You can do arch root. You need to create a user. You didn't. Arch root. Okay, so how do I do arch root? So if I do this, yeah, advanced options for Arch Linux. You bully and insult me back in 5 months ago. You are a scammer money. Great, Marco. Um, get wrecked, bitch. So this is now giving me this. Inside and press the buttons. There is no user. What the hell? Advanced option for Arch Linux. What is this? Yeah, can't do anything. How do I enter in the login screen? Try to press Control Alt F1 to F6. I did all the way from Control Alt F1 to F12. Nothing happened. Wait in login screen, please. I already broke Arch install. Any one of the function key. F2. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Wait a few seconds. Bro, there is nothing to wait for. I don't think there is. Detachable start, headless start, and all that. Nope. Hey, alternate human being. F4. I think it's in capturing your input since it's a VM. No, it is. Arch install is broken, I guess. Go to input in the VM thingy and press Ctrl Alt plus F keys. Go to input, huh? Settings. So First of all, this needs to first do color theme dark. Let's close this out. It should start in dark mode now. Okay, so at least we have dark mode going. Settings. After F1, then press F6. Okay, so let's start this. Powering VM up. So Arch Linux. Yeah, booting Arch. Thanks for the park mode. What's the park mode? Press F1 and then F6. Input, keyboard, keyboard settings. Host key is this, Control F1. Oh, here we go. So Siddharth PC login. So root ARCHLINUX. So I am now inside Arch. Oh, Scribble mode is still on. Sorry. So now I am in this right here. I am installed. Use root. So I am in root. Now what do I do? Perfect. User add is the command. So user add. Okay, so I need to search this. 1 second. Arch user add command. Okay, I need to see examples. Okay, here we go. How do I correctly create first user after install Arch? So user add user one. This one. So let's copy this command and let's do Siddharth. Actually, let's keep it small s. Fine. User add. 1 second. -m -g Siddharth. Group Siddharth does not exist. What? Always lowercase. Yeah, it's always lowercase. You should also need to add to sudo group so that user can run sudo command. Is AI skills really needed? Every so-called influencer telling to learn AI and include in resume. Nah. Also, is the stream very delayed for me? Is that normal? I don't think so. गजब भीड़ चल रही है भाई. एक ने आज किया तो तुम भी शुरू हो गए. नहीं. No, Kenshin. Piss off. 'Example, to create add a username Archie, creating home directory, otherwise all default. Okay, so let's do this. User add -m Archie. So user add -m Siddharth. Okay, so did that. Oops. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Updated successfully. Now if I close this, maybe this will work. Host. Yeah. So now I should restart, right? You're forgetting wheel. Give it root permission, then add to user to that group. Let's see. Try Archcraft. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, let's go. Something happens. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Come on, boot up. But easier to reboot. You can just restart SDDM. Restart is not necessary. Hey, let's go. Okay, the mouse is not completely smooth animation, but okay. KDE Plasma. Next. You can connect to the internet and everything with a managed network connection, the network's applet to access it. Oh, it runs applets. Bottom right corner of the screen. Okay, simple by default. Plasma is designed to be simple and usable out of the box. Things are where you would expect, and generally there is no need to configure anything before you can be comfortable and productive. Below is a visual representation of practical Plasma KDE desktop. Move the pointer over to click on something to learn about it. Okay, so next. Plasma is an extremely feature-rich environment designed to supercharge productivity. Click the card below to see just mattering of what you can do for you. KDE Connect, activities, vaults, system settings. Next. There is no need to search the web to download app installers or use a command line package manager. KDE Store Discover does it all for you. Click any of the icons to below to give it a try. Okay, so what do we want to install? Let's try VLC. I think in the video VM settings and the MSVG adapter or something. Could not open AppStream, did not found any software repositories. Fine, close it out. Next. Anonymous Plasma disabled. Nah, I don't want to give anything. We hope you love Plasma. Time to jump right in, explore the features and finish. So what is this? This is quick settings. Breeze dark. Apply. Ooh, it looks sexy. Okay. Wallpaper. Do I want to change wallpapers? Let's choose this one and hit apply. Nice. Okay, so do I have internet access in this one? Dolphin, system settings, application launcher. This doesn't look as much different from Fedora, I must admit. I thought this is gonna look a lot different than that. So I don't see internet right here. Where is my internet? Disks and devices. What about my network tab, bro? Where is network? Wi-Fi and internet. My Wi-Fi and networking is completely blank. If I choose configuration, there is nothing here. The internet is not there because it did not use network manager. Shit. Pass through the network. I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay. See, he's reading the chat because he knows he's bad. Wow. Okay, fine. Discover won't work because you're using Arch. You have to set the app up. Arch doesn't support Discover's app install by default. I think in the video medium settings. Okay, fine. Show KDE version from settings. Okay, let's see. Terminal. I need a terminal. Where is terminal? Okay, here we go. So Siddharth PC. Okay, fine. You can make the mouse smoother when you add video acceleration in VM settings. Okay. Talk with their serve that bring him to 19k subs. He talked bad with their old stuff and even insult. Piss off, Marco. You can just restart Open a terminal and ping a website. Oh no, it doesn't have what is it? I mean, network manager, I forgot. In Arch install, use DHCPD. So DHCPD. Command not found. Use browser. You do have internet though. Just use DHCPD. It doesn't work. Did you install AUR helper? It will make things easier. Can't you just block him? Nah, let him be, man. Let him be. Console. It's Plasma 6. Ping google.com or something. Ping google.com. Temporary failure in name resolution. So yeah, there you go. Maybe I need to increase more actions. Can I change the font size? Configure console. Font size, where is font size? Enable thumbnail generation. So close that out. Enlarge font, there you go. So enlarge font. Control plus plus. Okay, so here we are. Shari is a eeny, meeny, miny, mo, lava. Shari is a eeny, meeny. Control shift. Okay. Neo fetch, fast fetch. Neo fetch. Command not found. It's using bash. Could that be just disabled in the VM settings? Network attached to NAT. So what do I do? Host only adapter, generic driver. Which one? Host only adapter, virtual box, host only Ethernet adapter. Okay. So maybe try shutting this down and reboot. Yeah. Maybe then it will pick up the Ethernet adapter. It does say Intel Pro empty desktop host only adapter, virtual host only Ethernet adapter. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guys, let's unsubscribe. Yeah, sure, why not? Do I have Wi-Fi now? System settings. Wi-Fi and internet. Still don't have it. I don't have it. Shit. It's DHCPCD. DHCPCD. Still the command not found. Move back to the virtual console. Mouse wheel plus control. No, VM settings are okay. Bro, you need to install network interface for internet. Motivational beast, you just retracted your message. You can download themes for KDE Plasma in the appearance settings. Yeah, Oleg, welcome back. And you have desktop effects too. You need to install network manager for internet to even work. You need the USB installer again, lol. I don't want the installer. It took so much time to even configure it in the first place. And now I broke my install in the first attempt. Okay, fine. No issues. I can just delete that complete machine and rebuild it. Just chroot. Can I do chroot here? Missing operand. Okay, so let's see. Install network adapter after install Arch. Most commonly using network manager, boot from the installation medium, installation item, access your installed system, mount your root and da 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 da. Pacman -s package name. Do I have Pacman already? Pacman -s. What was it? Network manager. You cannot perform this operation unless you are root. Okay. So sudo 1 2 3 4 5 6 is not in the sudoers file. Damn. Shit. Okay. Ping Google. You cannot. I'm going to install Arch Linux on my VM. No need to reinstall. Network manager got permissions. Your user doesn't have any. Yeah, it doesn't. You just need to install the package from there. Have you declared the internship result? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. The USB installer has network interface. Your install doesn't. What's the update regarding the 2025 internship? It will come. It will come. 14th, I will announce it. It's probably service DHCPD or system CTL start DHCPD. System CTL start DHCPCD. Oh, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Unit DHCPD.service not found. Oh, so it's the service is missing. Yeah, you can see right here. You're running it. The VM shouldn't have any Wi-Fi awareness. It need to be bridged or NAT'd. Hey Akash, read my message. But did you give user sudo privileges to access the root commands? No, I didn't. Enjoy the pain, bro. Bro did not know anything about Linux for real. You bet I didn't. But I'm willing to learn. I think at this point I might just get rid of this and restart once again. Oleg is back. Yeah, I know he's back. So install USB can be used for maintenance. I gotta go. Okay, okay. If the command from DHCPD isn't found, then it is not installed. Of course it did. It's not. You install packages with Pacman. You need internet for that though. Dude, give your user root privileges. You can't use the sudo otherwise. Yeah, I messed up. Pacman is default package manager like apt in Ubuntu, and you don't have internet to install. Of course I don't. I broke it. Let's close this. Power off. I might need to get rid of this and try once again. Proper with Arch install, with network manager and everything. Shit. Dude, give your user root privileges. You can't use sudo otherwise. I know. Bro, tech support के बाद roles बताओ which I can prepare for this in changing AI industry. Didn't you talk to me motivational V's in DM or whatever? No, don't restart. It's still salvageable. Just move back to virtual console in control or config and log in as root. I just reinstall but go through every Arch install operation. Note these things. Enable multi-lab repos in Arch install. Just mount that ISO again and it's easy. Don't need to delete it. Mount the ISO. Okay, let's mount the ISO. Fine. So settings. Where was that thing that I discovered? Storage. This one, right? This one. Choose. So here we are. Okay. So now my controller ID. So now this is the first one. I hope you can see it. Preferences. General. One second. Yeah, so now you can see controller IDE right here. So then if I start, what happens? Remote desktop server recording disabled. Acceleration, nested paging. Hey, so you can download offline package and then make it ISO and mount and access from KDE. Bye bye. Okay, bye bro. Now you can boot into your ISO to do maintenance on your main system. By the way, how's the pain coming in? It's coming in nicely, I would say. It's coming in nicely. So when I do this, what command do I run to install fail to mirrorless with reflector? So here we are. For authenticate to wire IWCTL utility, IWCTL. So it says network configuration enabled, disabled, state directory. Okay. So I think I am in IWCTL window right now. So what do I run here? Run lsblk. lsblk. Invalid command. isblk. 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 Invalid command. Not here. Oh. isblk. lsblk. Oh, here we go. So we have loop 0 947 MB. I don't understand this. Chroot is very simple. That's what you get for playing Scribble during the install. Chroot. Missing operand. SDA2 is the installation. Yeah. Then type ping google.com something to check internet access. Don't need now, just type with them ping google.com. Ping Google. Temporary failure in name resolution. Fine. Let me see. Install Wi-Fi driver Arch using chroot. Primarily rely on the live ISO connection, then use NMCLI. Mount your Arch Linux partition before chrooting if my dev SDU mounted to MNT. Arch root MNT to install arch chroot / MNT. Arch chroot / MNT. Mount point does not exist. SDA2. Can't create chroot on non-directory SDA2. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do it with this IWCTL. So IWCTL, I came in here, device list, nothing. Station WLAN 0 scan, station WLAN 0 scan. There are no devices here. Damn, a lot of the steps. Let's go to YouTube and check a tutorial. Okay.
So I live in a building, so the people in my vicinity, it's reading their Wi-Fi networks. And it's just, we are on the live ISO. So the first thing I'm going to do is, like I always do in my installs, is set font here.
But this guy is already having
I don't have any internet, right? So let's do ping archlinux.org. See, we have no internet.
Oh,
So I'm going to clear the screen, and I'm going to type in this command, iwctl. And now at this point, you can type in, well, you got to get the name. So let's do this. Let's type in device list.
see,
And
he
you can
has
see
W
there
line
in-
0. He has W line 0. I don't. The table is empty. I'm guessing the VM has a network device which acts as Ethernet interface. It's all chats from ping 888 to check if your connection already or not. No, I don't. Mount dev SDA to MNT. Okay, so exit this. Mount dev SDA2 space MNT. Okay, now I am in root arch ISO. Okay, fine. I am making some progress. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where was that part? Like, here we go. Pacman -s Linux firmware. Pacman -s Linux. Please don't wait my time. So after I did this, Pacman -s network manager. Network manager. Yes. Okay, so did that. System CTL enable. System CTL enable network manager dot service. Oops. Oh, M capital. Created symlink. Okay, done. Let's go. Pacman -s IWD. Pacman -s IWD. Yes. After that, system CTL enable IWD.service. IWD.service. Created symlink. Let's go. Now I can configure my Wi-Fi. IWCTL device list, nothing. This is canon even in Linux journey. Just reinstall and do it right this time. You don't need IWD if you have network manager. IWCTL device list, nothing. Maybe if I restart, uses IWD. What do I do here? Don't enable IWD service. You don't have a Wi-Fi interface in the VM. It's VM, bro. You'll have internet access when you reboot. Oh, okay. So let's reboot now. Or you boot back into the ISO. Fine. Shawty is a eeny, meeny, miny, molava. Shawty is a eeny, meeny, miny, molava. Shawty is a eeny. Just reinstall, bro. It's a VM chill. I know it's a VM. You don't need to point that out to me. For real, just reinstall. Nope. Try ping. Okay, install started wireless service. It is saying something for wireless service right here. Okay, so now let's try IWCTL device list. Nothing. Remove that ISO first. Okay, fine. So let me remove that ISO. Settings, storage, remove, remove. Okay, and start. Boot existing OS. One, two, three, four, five, six. Please tell me that we have Wi-Fi or Ethernet access now. Please tell me that we have it. It seems like we have it. Slow network performance, limited connectivity. It does seem like we have something going on right here. It's telling me that it's limited network connectivity. What is Kate? Oh, this is advanced text editor. Ping 8.8.8.8. Okay, let me do that then. Someone said to me, feelings can't compete with fuel and four wheels. What? 8.8, 8.8.8. Network is unreachable. So something with, okay, so I know what this might be. So shut down now. Let me change the NAT of this thing. Yeah, so settings, network, bridged adapter, MediaTek Wi-Fi wireless LAN card. Yeah, this might this might be helpful. Yeah, okay. Now let's start once again. Wayland is the default. Are you going to use Xorg or Wayland? I don't know what I'm using right now, but if you don't have internet now, it's a VM problem, not an Arch problem. Yeah. That's what I thought. It's Wayland by default. Okay, it's Plasma KDE, so I don't know what it is about. We have something running. Let's see. Ping google.com. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Finally. Okay, so this worked. Huh? 100% packet loss. So there is something happening here. I got excited way too quick, I think. Can't even access the internet? What the hell? What is the... Oh, internet here. something on the browser. Sudo pacman -s Firefox. What are available in the default repos? Install a browser. No, this Wi-Fi problem is still not solved yet. Let me close it once again. Let me change the settings for this network to just use NAT. That's it. Okay. Now let's start. How did you install it? I just joined. This is a virtual box, bro. You didn't set up sudo lol. Yeah, I know. But I'm thinking that if I have internet access in this OS right here, then I would not need to provide sudo. Otherwise, I might need to search how to allow sudo. Enter su. You did not install default KDE apps. Yeah, if I have internet access. Please work. This time, please work. Ping google.com. So it seems like something is working. Something is working. Okay, fine. You do need sudo. It's like, but that is not secure. Check administrator for Windows. You need to install apps. You are connected. Okay. Sudo then as usermod ag wheel username. Okay. So let's type su 1 2 3 4 5 6. Open terminal, do su, then you switch to root, and then you can install apps. Authentication failure. ARCHNINUX. Yeah, now I'm root. Okay, so pacman -s Firefox. Yes. Here we go. Now I'm pumped. Let's see. SU plus user, not password needed. Do the add user to wheel thing from Twitch chat. Sudo rmrf. Yeah, why not? Sudo is there. You can temporarily be root. No pacman in root because programs can abuse your root session. Really? Why are you getting angry, Shwi? Your name is literally a kind of uplifting name. Shwi. Use vsudo to give permission to your user. Okay, I will. Okay, let's search this. Give root access to user in Arch using vsudo command. Shawty is a eeny, meeny, miny, mo lava. 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 vsudo. No editor found. Editor path user bin vi. Listen to RCR and the Twitch command guy. By the way, first thing you do is install NeoFetch and flex your Arch machine. Use Arch Wiki. It has everything. I know it has everything. User mod a minus g wheel. User mod minus a g wheel. Siddharth. Okay, so maybe it worked, I assume. So if I type exit, so now I'm in my user. So sudo su 1 2 3 4 5 6, not in the sudoers file. Use export editor equal to editor before vsudo to choose the editor you want. Vim is needed. Okay, so pacman minus s vim, pacman minus s vim. So pacman minus s vim. Okay, now let's try vsudo. Yeah, here we go. So sudoers file. This file must be edited with the vsudo command as root. Host alias, general user specification. What do I search here? I mean, what do I want here? I assume that this is groups of users, this may contain names, UIDs, Unix groups, or net groups. So is this what we want here? Remove this comment right here. So insert mode. What the hell? Oops. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close this. Close program. Yeah. vsudo. Open the file, find the user privilege specification section, and then either add the user to the existing sudo group or especially in user privileges. Lol, first time VI user, lovely. Of course I am first time user, everything. I'm first time Linux user, not Linux, Arch Linux user. You can install sudo from repositories and configure it allows you to jack extra sudo. Make sure by using the vsudo command to use add this line. Use export editor. Vim is easier to, you know that, right? I know. Vim is needed. So export editor equal to Vim, for example. Okay, so let's try that. How do I exit this? Export editor equals Vim. Export command not found. Oh, export editor equals Vim. It worked. So now if I run vsudo, oh, not this one, su arch linux. What am I even doing? Is Firefox installed? Fuck that. V sudo. Okay, so now we are in Vim. I go into insert mode. Let's come to. Okay, where do I want to add that? Still semicolon Q. Okay, now I'm in Vim. This is Vim. So where do I want to add user privilege specification? This is the one, right? This is the hard part, by the way. It doesn't get worse than this. First time was this happening. Okay, so this is where I need to be, right? So Siddharth all equals all. This is what I want, right? Quit insert mode. So now I do Q, no, escape, this WQ. This is what I wanted, right? And here I am very early today. Yeah, Dev, you're on the tail end of this stream. So uncomment that wheel right under what you typed. That will work. Okay, 1 second. Let me go back in once again. Uncomment to allow members of group will to execute any command. Oh, so this one. This thing, right? I need this thing. So escape, this. Now it did it. So exit this one. Now if I run pacman -s Firefox sudo pacman -s Firefox 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, finally. Oh, damn. So if I run Firefox right here, command not found. If I check Firefox here, I can't find it. Oh, it says not enough free disk space. Crap. How much space have I consumed? This PC. It says 3 GB. So it does seem like I have space with all of my drives right here. What happened? Increase the size in VM. Shit. You need to update your system. Update, fuck that. First, let's check storage. Normal 8 gigabytes. Is that where the mistake is? So storage. Let's remove this. Remove. Virtual size 8 gigabytes. Actual size. How do I change this? One second. I need to do something with storage. So first of all, remove this one and hit OK. So now it got removed. Choose create a disk image, choose a disk file. Base memory, let's increase that to 4 gigabytes. Yeah, 496. Pointing device, enable hardware clock, EFI, special OS only, chipset. Okay, processor. Let's give it 4 processors. execution cap, acceleration, okay, so storage. How do I allow it to access more of storage? Maybe in the systems tab. For the next VM, go to settings, display, enable 4D acceleration for a more responsive experience. Video memory. Okay. Monitor count, scale factor, graphics controller, enable 3D acceleration. Okay, so let's do this. But I have to search how to add. Tools, media, hard disks. Okay, so tools, media, hard disks. So fine, we are here. Now what to do next? Attributes, increase VHDD size. So attributes, properties. Oh, here we go. Now I can give it as much space as I want. So from 8 gigabytes, let's give it 90 gigabytes. Apply, done. But its actual size is 6.8 gigs. It wouldn't help the problem when you have an SSD. You partition it with, I think, kind of like reserving space. Even if you do increase VDI size, you still need to change partition size too. But when it just magically gets bigger, you only get reserved 8 gigs. Yeah, I mean. Second, you need to increase Windows partition inside Windows VM. If it's Windows 7 or newer, you can change in computer management, disk management, and extend volume. If it's an older version of Windows, you can use some free partition tool like this. Nah, can't do that. Can't do that. Can I not use, so in this PC, if I, this thing that you are seeing, new volume F, 145 gigabytes of 145 gigabytes, can I not use this one itself? I made my root drive 30 gigabyte more than the wiki recommended and the rest from my home drive, and now I have to clean my system for every update. You need to repartition from Arch Linux. Shit. You have to reinstall it now. Don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Making bigger won't corrupt shit. Making smaller without a plan is stupid. It's easy to grow and extremely common, but it does require about 5 commands. No, there is a way. This comment right here. Look at this. MKC Teri BKL. Oracle VirtualBox increase size of OS installation.
My case, and then you can change the size using this scroll here, or you can type the exact size you want to use. I originally have created this virtual disk for 120 gigs, which I believe is enough, but let's say I need more, so I can make it 130. I click apply. Now if I start my Windows 10 system. And I open Disk Manager. I will see the existing partitions of my system, and there is 10 gigs which are unallocated. So we have increased the virtual disk size of our system, however the system doesn't see this additional space. So we need to allocate this space. The same happens if your virtual system is Linux. It will be also shown as unallocated space. To allocate it, you need to shut down the running virtual machine. Then you need to
Just reinstall it, bro. It takes like 20 minutes max. But that's not what the spirit of Linux is. That's not what it is. Just restarting from scratch. That's not how this works. We started from a broken installation. We're gonna fix it. Right here and there. Partition manager. It's a GUI. It's easy. Ah. Still playing with Linux. This time it is, bro. This time it is. Maybe. Run out of space. 20 gigs. You can use GUI as per Lino's answer. Navigate to the folder, disk image, this. This thing is disappointing. VBox manage. Okay, so there is a location. Fine. So let's come to Arch Linux settings, storage, Arch Linux VDI. Where is this located? So its location is this. Okay. Media manager, click on HDD and then unregister it, then try it again. After resizing and not being able to view the resizing on my guest machine, I had to clone it, resize it, VBox manage this, and everything worked. Okay, my head is spinning now. I feel like I need to do something outside of stream. But yeah, this was rough. 100%, this was rough. Holy crap. He just didn't have to experience to learn something. Fixing it may not be worth it. You already finished the resizing of the VM side of things. You just need to resize the ext4 inside the VM, boot it, and then configure the partitions. That is too much for me at this point. Bro, like he's a seasoned GNU Linux user. So what, Shashwat? I can't attempt to be that. Yeah, I don't have much experience with Linux and GNU and everything, but I can at least try. Boot Arch, install a partition manager with sudo pacman, run that partition manager with sudo, resize your root partition. You can't resize the root drive when you are using it. Of course, yeah, resize to FS. If you happen to have an Ubuntu image, just mount and resize from Ubuntu live environment. Oh, this was rough. This was rough. So, yeah, reinstall is seeming good for me. This is a VM. We are supposed to break things in it and figure things out. But yeah, reinstalling would be the way to go. Anyway, this is it. This is it for today, guys. I really need to go. 3 hours stream we did today. So much so happened here. I would just reinstall over repartitioning it. Yeah, fair. That's a fair assessment. Yeah, fair assessment. So yeah, let me do that. Cool. When the next stream? So Shui next stream is tomorrow exactly at this time. I don't know what time zone you are in, but what is it? 12 afternoon Indian Standard Time. See, my brain is fried. 12 afternoon this time. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do it right next time. Yes. Hey, Karthike. That's actually my lawyer's name, Karthike. I'm from NIT. I had an accident in 7th sem, so I wasn't able to give my exams and failed whole semester, and I'll get degree 1 year late. So my only option is off campus now from data analysis role. Okay. I mean, I don't see a question in Karthike. Sorry about your accident, bro. But reinstall is fine for test work. But remember, you can't always just reinstall prod. I mean, who is running an Arch Linux install in production environment, bro? Understandable. Starting like this was fry my brain true. Yeah. But I realize, I'm thankful for all of you who stuck with me. Prime 2 did it with his Twitch chat and he spent 2 times. Yep. So it seems like, yeah, that's gonna take that much effort from my side as well. So anyway, this is it for today. Bye-bye. Man, I can't even speak. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow right here, 12 afternoon Indian Standard Time. So yeah. No, do it offline. Nope. It has to be online. It has to be on stream. It has to be on stream. I'm not doing it off stream. That's like doing homework. I'm not here to do homework. I want your suggestions. How hard will it be for me? Depends on you, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna say your life is going to be tough all your life, but it only depends on you. Bye, bro. Bye, Harsh Burana. See you tomorrow.
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar, and
Yeah, I know the pseudo security flaw, and I would rather watch low level video on this rather than Mutahar. Linux not safe. I'd rather watch this guy. What's a DT video? Who's DT? You'll mostly fuck it up if you keep listening to all of us and copy paste commands. Nah. I did everything how I wanted to do it today, but I forgot network configuration. As a result of that, it messed up. Then I did not add a user group, did not add a user to begin with. That's what fucked it up. Tomorrow when I start, I need to figure out how to use my Windows drive as Arch Linux drive and then try in that. Might learn something from it. Who install Linux every day for a year? Every day for a year? Wow, that's crazy. Shwi, let me know what time zone you are in. Are you Indian? No, doesn't feel like you're Indian. Oh, that video. Oh, DistroTube. Okay, okay, okay. How to fit in with the Linux community?
When you are new to a group, sometimes it's hard to fit in. New to Linux users often find that it is hard for them to fit in with longtime Linux users. The longtime Linux user, it's almost like he is of a different culture and has different mannerisms and traditions. He
Why does it look like Prime before he was famous?
speaks a different language. So what can the new Linux user do to become more like the longtime Linux?
See, I knew it. I knew it. Shwi, I knew it. You're not Indian. I know audience, my audience, bro. I know my audience.
User? First, grow a neck beard. Every group, every tribe of people have their own customs as far as dress and body decorations. As much as tattoos are a vital part of Pacific Islander cultures, the neckbeard is that for the Linux community. Grow it long and wear it with pride. The second thing you can do is only use really old ThinkPads. You will never gain any street cred in the Linux community by using nice equipment. The older and the crappier your computer is, the better. The old ThinkPads, they're the standard here, and the general rule is that you should never pay more than $50 for your used laptop. As soon as you get your ThinkPad, be sure to place as many stickers on it as you can. You want stickers displaying penguins, of course, as well as news, distro logos, and of course, hacking and security stickers. At this point, you're ready for step 3, which is stop going outside. There's nothing out there for you anyway. Everything you could ever want in life can be found at the command prompt. So train yourself to immediately recognize things like sunlight and grass. And as soon as you see them, run, don't walk, back to the safety of your computer. Number 4, shaving, haircuts, and showering are frowned upon. Why are you trying to look good? You no longer leave your house. And why are you trying to smell good? It's just you in your house because, well, number 5, you must be alone. Linux users don't have girlfriends, wives, significant others. Society is a concept we are unfamiliar with. And friends, well, they're allowed, but only if they are online. And the 6th way that you, the new Linux user, can become like the longtime Linux user is tell everyone that you use Vim. Longtime Linux users constantly brag how awesome they are because they use Vim. Now, I know what you're thinking, Vim is difficult to learn. Don't worry. You don't actually have to learn Vim or even use Vim. Just tell people that you use it, but secretly keep using Nano like a normal person. And 2 bonus tips.
I have to stop here because I'm telling you now, just take it to the bank that when I was trying to install Vim, I did think about installing Nano as well. But I just thought, no, let's not do this. Otherwise, it will cause an explosion in my chat. Like, don't install Nano alongside Vim. What the fuck are you doing? Hell nah, I just realized I have a neck beard right now. Accurate images. I use light theme on VS Code. I am the cursed one. Yes, you are the cursed one. Yes. Still completely accurate. So true, lol. Nano is goated. No, it's not. No, it's not.
On fitting in with the Linux crowd. Talk about anime and wear programming socks.
Very nice video. Nice video. I did think about installing Nano just now when I was installing Firefox and everything. Okay, guys. So this is it for today. This is it for today. I need to really go. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah. Bye-bye.